What's going on, y'all? Conscious One Comanche. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this a chosen one video, guys. It's hard for me to make videos about chosen ones because I hate to be boxed in. Number one, I hate these words, these hashtags. I hate being put in a box, but I'm gonna do the best I can because I do have a few things to say about being chosen. First of all, as chosen ones, you guys know people are very intimidated by us, and people like to gaslight us. People like to try to exercise some kind of control on over us. They do everything but what they're supposed to do, in front of an individual that they know. Keep in mind, I say that they know most likely loves them more than they love themselves. And see, that's the whole point with chosen ones. You cannot expect people to love you when they don't even love themselves. It's impossible. The reason that I can love other people, is because I love myself. I have to keep reminding myself that when people cannot treat you how they know they're supposed to be treating you and they don't, that's a personal problem with them. You're not to take it as if people are doing something against you. They haven't worked on themselves. And you have people who you would expect, like grown people, old people, who have not done the inner work, who are going to be very bitter, jealous, and intimidated by us chosen ones. But we have to remember not to keep it personal. I'm gonna leave a link of a guy called Trey Genius. Some of you guys know about him, but he started off a video, and I'm not saying that this is what this brother really thinks. He's making this video just kind of talking about maybe what I don't know, an initiate chosen one may or may not be going through. But we do have these feelings that come up every now and then that you wonder why you just can't get the best out of people, because they don't. It all has to go back to that person and them not doing the inner work, not doing the shadow work. And he was talking about how we always seem to get the least of everything. You know what I mean? Even though we deserve the best. I don't expect the best out of these people. I do expect the best from Almighty God and the holy angels that back me up. They always give me the best because they always make sure I'm protected. That's all you can really ask for, guys, in this life, is peace and security. You cannot hope that you get validated by anybody other than yourself, because we came in this world by ourselves. We going out by ourselves. Ain't nobody going to be holding our hands in either situation. However, we as chosen ones, we do have backup. I got one video talking about I got more backup than the president. I'll leave that in the link too. You see a car that has 144 in it getting off at an exit that says 44A, which is 441. So I had a 144 car getting off at the same exit that I was getting. I mean, guys, what I'm going through right now is out of this world. I don't want to be long on this video. I want to tell you guys one story. When I started bartending when I was about 25 years old, and the problem with chosen ones is when we don't know who we are, and then all the pain. People have no idea all the pain we feel. When we were growing up, we got ostracized by everybody, family, friends, workplace, and you didn't know what was going on. I give y'all this one example. When I first started bartending, it was this black woman. Here I am, only 24 years old. This lady had to be 45 years old. And I used to go around and bartend at different restaurants because I was what they call a vacation relief bartender. And I had to go work at this one bar for a week and be around this lady. And guys, let me tell you, when I tell you that the demons came up out of this lady just by me being around, we just be minding our own business, doing our job, and meanwhile somebody over here going nuts. Some person over here full of demons is going nuts by your presence, being around them, and you don't even know what the hell going on. I ended up getting into it with this lady. She ended up throwing something at me one day. I came down the bar, she threw a broom at me or something. Ended up downstairs in the office talking to some white man behind the desk. Well, he was actually Italian. With this lady and me down there on the other side. Keon and black, and we both black. talking to some white man help us sort out our problem. Guys, can you imagine how I felt? And then I had other black people mean mugging me like I was some kind of sellout. I didn't understand. Yeah, I'm only 24 years old. And I'm like, what in the world? I don't even know what's going on. All I know is I'm being like harassed by a woman on a job. That's why Chosen Ones. Listen, we got cell phones now, and we got plenty of jobs now that are online. There's no reason to be working on these jobs around these people no more. Because all you're going to do is bring the demons about these people. That's it. And if you used to go up to them and ask them why they do what they doing, half of them probably wouldn't even know why they doing what they doing. But it's your responsibility to learn why these people do what they do, because they got demons in them. Wasn't Jesus able to spot out demons in people? You know what I mean? You just have to move on. One interesting thing I want to say, guys, before I get out of here is Chosen Ones, you will find people that do want to be around you. Now, me personally, of course, you're not going to get the respect from your own family, your own people that you grew up with, your city and state, but you are going to get respect from around the world. Me, I get respect from around the world. For some strange reason, I have got, like, I'll give you an example. People from Kazakhstan. People from Kazakhstan absolutely love me. One guy said I was chilling in my car. Guys, they be going out there. They don't speak a lick of English. And this guy goes out his way to say hello. This guy, he goes out his way to say hello to me. Like, and well, some of y'all know, I told a story back in the day, like I used to, when I was 28 years old. Because with the Chosen Ones, y'all, it's not all bad. You get the good and the bad. It's just that they just so far on the other end of the spectrum, you be wondering why you can't hit it right in the middle, right? One of my best friends was Kazakhstan, and he was Muslim too. Back in those days, I wasn't learning about Islam yet. But I told y'all a story about how these guys, exchange students, was living upstairs and they was making all this noise. And I hit the ceiling with a broom. Next day, this guy knocking. He looked like Bruce Lee. Like a long story short, he shows up to my door with some boxing gloves. Me and him became like best friends. It was he's still like the best friend I ever had, was from Kazakhstan. Okay? Me and him ended up best friends. I hated when he left. I hated when he left the city. They were exchange students because I knew I would never have a friend like that in my own city and state. But here's another guy from Kazakhstan that I see working around here. He knows who I am. And this guy, when I tell y'all this guy, but this guy don't speak no English. The guy I'm telling y'all about was 28 years old. He did. Me and him the love was just we had so much fun. We like best friend. Best friend I ever had was some Kazakhstan guys. Go figure. From Kazakhstan. Let me tell y'all something, Chosen One, especially y'all that's black. For some reason, the people from Kazakhstan know who we are. As I would say, the Asiatic black Chosen One, specifically me, being Asiatic. The people from Kazakhstan know who I am. How they know who I am, I have no idea. This guy who I see around here, he don't speak a lick of English. And every time he sees me, he just got such a smile. He knows who I am. I don't know how he know who I am, but he knows who I am. So it's just a message to the Chosen One. First of all, don't forget to check out the link with Trey Genius. This guy says a lot of stuff. Even though we go through all these people filled with demons jumping out at you on these people, let's not act like we do have people around the world. I'm a worldwide figure. I know people all over the world. You understand? I don't just know people from America. I know people all over the world. And I'm telling y'all, people, for some reason, these people from Kazakhstan know exactly who I am, and they love me. They're like, oh my God. Because God gonna set it up that the people who know exactly who you are and exactly how you should be treated, they probably gonna be in another country and don't even speak your language. That's just the way God has it set up. And somebody made a comment on my thing. It was like, some people are upset that God will put us around like these mediocre people. Like, why can't we be around the best of people? Well, every now and then somebody comes around that knows who we are. I'm not gonna act like it's all bad guys. I'm not a professional victim. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a professional victim. I'm not gonna act like it's all, you're gonna get the good and the bad. Mostly bad, but when you get the good, you really get the good. You know what I mean? People know who you are. They just in scattered places. But one guy made a comment on my channel. He doesn't like the fact that God, made it so tough putting us around here, around all these people. Well, everything's experimental in the universe. And I told this guy, don't forget about the trampoline effect. You have to go low. You have to go low to bounce higher. The way creation works, you have to kind of think about it the way the higher ups think about it. If there was no experimentation, there would be no evolution. We would just be doing the same shit all freaking day. We'd be very tribal. In order to elevate, you have to, I don't want to say go low, but you have to, well, first of all, you can thank your haters. They let me know who I am every day. The more hate, matter of fact, the more hate and gaslighting and demons that come up out of these people and me, the more powerful I get. They need to quit hating. If they just start acting like they just love me to death, I wouldn't be so powerful. I can thank my haters for me being so powerful. Because every time somebody hate me for no reason or gaslight me, or all this stuff that people do, all I get is more powerful and powerful. So like I said, chosen ones, let's not act like it's all bad. It's not. It's not all bad. It's very, very good. Matter of fact, very good. You just keep being yourself and know that your angels got your back. As y'all see with my channel, I bear witness that God and the holy angels got our backs, me as a chosen one. So other than that, y'all, it's a shame. I got organic lemonade in the glass, certified organic lemonade. It's a shame. You know the food messed up when your lemonade has to say certified organic. Good God Almighty, y'all. I hope I said enough. Talk to y'all later. Peace.